Yo, what up, Gail? How's it going, bro? Welcome to stream. Happy Wednesday. Woot woot. It's going well. It's going well. Just getting things started here. As always, I believe the YouTube's live. We're gonna find out. Teaming up. Yo, what? Oh, okay. It's just, I was confused as to what, Fluffy Swimmer Champions is horrible. They shot every one of my favorite mon. Like, is it just harder? I now understand what Pokemon Champions is. I literally had no idea what the game was until today. That it's literally like, just like Pokemon Battle Revolution, right? But, like, competitively oriented, like, from the get-go. Oh, there's only 185 available Pokemon? Damn. Don't worry. It's... What do they call it? It's free to start. What's up, Nohorai? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, everybody. I did forget one crucial element of my setup today, the fan. I'll grab that after I finish this stage. Do going into the light, the light. I'm shocked though, 185 Pokemon? Like what stops them from just adding shit other than obviously financial incentives because people are gonna pay for their favorite Pokemon, but like what is stopping them now? Like ever since X and Y they had the 3D models and they haven't updated them really. Hold up, I'm going to Twitch. I'll be here. No assault vest? Oh, the assault vest is like giga good. I haven't played anything beyond Gen 7 single player. Played RE4 Remake? Yo, let's go. Well, if you want Darker Tales, RE4 2005 is just as good, if not better, than the remake, and it is $5 and will most likely run very well on your computer. The guitar is back in frame. Yeah, I scooted it over a bit because it was just out. How does it even... Hold on. Where's the preview so I can look at this? Yeah, it's pretty well in frame. I could probably get away with moving it just a skosh. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Don't forget, any folks who haven't been here in the last couple days, we are doing a Sonic-a-thon starting May 1st, where I'm going to be playing through a bunch of different Sonic games in my favorite way, and it's going to be a blast. So, there are going to be sub-goals and shit, but !Sonic, or if you're on YouTube, link in the description, fill out that form, because I need your Sonic opinions in order to make the Sonic-a-thon as fun as possible. So... Hey, if you already filled it out, fantastic. I'll be looking through that in the coming weeks, because we still got a bunch of time. Do it again. Inflate the numbers. You play a song on guitar? Oh, you must be the person that requested a song on guitar. All right, I gotta grab my fan real quick, because it's a little warm in here, so BRB. We are having a wacky spring because the high, I believe, yesterday was 49 Fahrenheit, and it is 78 Fahrenheit today. Ugh. Yeah, maybe there'll be an opportunity to play the guitar at some point for you all. Definitely not right now, though, because I'm having some issues with my thumb. I can still, like, play games just fine. But if I have to do this motion with my hand, which obviously with your right hand you do a lot of that for plucking the strings, it really hurts. So I'm not sure what it is, but I have compression gloves that I wear at night when my hands act up, and usually a couple days of wearing those tends to fix the problem, so. Plucking the strings? I mean, I may have a more emphasical focus. That's not an adjective. I may have a higher emphasis on the G string, but you know, it's for plucking strings. Do 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 do. The G string on the guitar, guys. Jeez. Does this make it all the way? That's a decent backup. Oh, I don't have enough to ESP. Okay. Well, this is certainly a route through this stage. Grad school homework is so boring. I don't know. I'd probably take the boring homework over the hard homework since, you know, you're kind of like paying. So, like, the easier it is through to get the piece of paper, the better. No, he's not. What's up, GJ Max? How's it going? What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? I don't think we're gonna do it today, but we might do it on Friday. Murray sent me a little thing. He's like, hey, you should show this off on stream. And I don't even know what it is. So, we'll find out together. But if I remember, I'll do that on Friday. It literally could be anything. Okay, I do know that it's a character mod. But I don't know... yes, the DM mail. But I have absolutely no idea what the character is. And hopefully... Because, like, sometimes, like, with, I think it was Bullet Station, is he renamed the zip file, but he did not rename the folder in the zip file that you put into the mod loader, so I'm hoping that that's all renamed, so I can actually not know what it is. Yo, what's up, Z-Lamon? How's it going, bro? Welcome to stream, everybody. Remember, fill out the Sonic opinion form for the Sonic-a-thon. Exclamation mark Sonic on Twitch if you're on YouTube. Link in the description of the stream. I need all of the opinions to make the best judgment on how we're gonna lay out the content for the Sonic-a-thon. Rise of Lyric currently is the second most voted for, so that's really something. Oh, Seaside. My eBay cart's gonna be stacked. With bad games. eBay's gonna look at my checkout and be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Sad to see Sonic Jam at Game.com not on there. They want you to suffer or want you to suffer. See, but here's the funny thing is they want me to suffer, but they won't be here for when I'm actually suffering. They just like the idea of it. Amazon's gonna run away like a little scaredy cat when he sees Boom Knuckles. Yo, what's up, Super Krim? And thank you so much for the Prime Blader. I appreciate it. Don't forget to save your subs for next month, though, because it's going to be very beneficial for the Sonic-a-thon if you do so. What's up, Nailin? This Wi-Fi is ass. Hey, happens. But welcome. I'm not using the blue gem. Targeted you for no reason? You're the one who said make me play Rise of Lyric. I wonder what that's Steam around. It started as a, obviously, as you know, as a very long time viewer, I get asked opinions about every single Sonic game all the time. And I was talking to Haley one day and I was like, well, what if I just like did a whole series where I just played all the games, put it all in a playlist, and then like, you know, when people are like, well, are you curious about this? You know, what do I think of this Sonic game? You have a video to go look toward. And then I was like, well, I wanted to do like a subathon in May, so what if I just combine the two, and here we are. Plus, depending on how well the Sonic-a-thon does, that could open the door to other athons. A Mario-thon, Poke-a-thon, and Resident Evil-thon are things I have interest in as well. We'll see how well the Sonic-a-thon does. Yo, Rev! Thanks for the good luck. I hope you're enjoying your double input jump. A double input high jump again. And I bet you're jelly because I had to record some shadow release for a short this morning and I got the Wave Ocean clip on my third try. Yo, what's up, Marco? It's going well, man. Hope it's going well with you. Yo, the 115 from Pedrux? Jesus. Thank you so much, man. Gail, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it. Is that an icon swap? Was that an icon swap gift? I don't know. I think it was an icon swap. Every gift sub is an icon swap. Month of April, here and now. What's up, Solid Snook? How's it going? For how long? Oh, golly. Until the next gift sub, probably. Wait, what? What was this? I would recommend trying Fatal Frame. I don't know how without it sounding random. For the Sonic-a-thon, I'm being very stingy on other Sonic game or non-Sonic game sub goals. Or just non-like Sonic sub goals in general, but I am interested. Because, well, it was the sub goal request form that got me to play RE4, which is now one of my favorite games of all time, so. Is the spreadsheet coming out? Probably May 1st. But I gotta gather those juicy opinions. Hey, what's up, Fakino? More Goku chat Skyblock. If I only want 4 people at the stream, we can do more Goku chat Skyblock. I've heard about Fatal Frame, yeah. Nice. For the 15 saves or like, yo, Gale with the gift sub toggle. Can't believe it. Life icon toggle, that's what I meant to say. Oh, I'm back. Stream actively worse. There's less Sonic, objectively, on the screen than there was before. Did you ask me, like, to do the 15 saves or less on Professional? How many times have you beaten RE4 Remake? Because the 15 saves or less Professional is hard as balls. None yet. Well, then definitely don't. I do not recommend. Do 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 do. Just don't get hit and get RNG headshots on every enemy. Well, you can die, you just have to redo a bunch of content. I have to wear a Sonic costume. I think Haley vetoed that. But if I went to Haley and I was like, I got paid $3,000 to wear a Sonic costume on stream, I'm gonna do it. I don't think she'd be that upset. So maybe. There's a chance. What's up, Cosmic? How's it going, bro? Thanks for the alert. I hope the really long-a-thon went well for the Crystal Clear. I don't know about that, Chris. You went into the voting thing? Cool. Get swole? Yo, off at the gym, Pedrux? I need to expand the Twitch chat here. I'm missing messages. Because the damn hype train thing is like, I know that the damn thing that's saying I'm getting money. What's up, Switler? I would not dress as Elise. That is not happening. Unless you get me to 10,000 subs, No, thank you. You give me 3,000 euro just to finally have Popeyes, yo? Stelmo getting money? That's how grinding works? Not exactly. Grinding is a mechanic introduced in Sonic Adventure 2, where when you're on rails... No, Popeyes is not 3,000 euros. I mean, That is, that's what Stelmo97 was doing. What's up, Takahashi? How's it going? Alright, good seeing you too. Welcome back.
Nice.
Yo, Chris with the 5 gift subs. Why are you gifting 5 subs, bro? Save that shit for the Sonic-a-thon. No, I wouldn't besmirch the purple Squirtle like that. Well, thank you for the 5, man. What's up, KJ? You swindled a rich man out of his money. That's a good way to talk about your customers. Is it because I'm part of your entertainment at the store? I get a cut of it. There's no better way to make money than to solve rich people problems. It's true. All right, well, that was 6 gift subs. So the icon is still off. Since it's an even number, so it's the same result as right now. So if there's an odd number of gift subs to be had next, the icon will go back on. Is that not what I said? Well, Chris gifted 5, and then Snook gifted 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. Or you are Snook. You gifted 1. So it keeps the icon off. Is 6 a perfect number because it becomes before 7? Whatever. 15. What icon? Well, the icon's off right now because of your gift sub. Wow, way to ruin the mystery, Gale. Nice. Thank you for the gift sub, Chris. Unintentional hype train. Why does that make it a perfect number, though? What's up with it? My summation is that it looks funny. So people are using it. Just did it? Let's go. Thank you for your Sonic opinions. I will not take them into consideration as I create the list. What's up, Dark Nico? Looking off today. Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, I don't remember if the Unleash mod that replaced his head with the life icon came first or came after it became a meme. I think it came first and is what caused the meme. Some dude said it? Oh, I hate it when dudes say shit. You want on your side. What's up? I don't know what to put 420. I guess if we want to get the, what's up, Michael? How's it going? If you want to get the YouTube chat involved, if you give a $5 super chat, or sorry, $6 super chat, because that's the equivalent on Twitch of a gift sub, I'll swap the icon. What's up, Rawlung? Twitch chat, see the YouTube chat if they have the YouTube window open. SBO is really ready to go. It has been a while. Welcome back. That's true. If 6 was perfect, it wouldn't be afraid of 7. What's up, is it Morto? Is it reasonable to expect P-06 final update this year? I have no information for you other than the P-06 final release will come out later than right now. Yes, the YouTube chat is not on the screen. It's my subtle way to say come to Twitch chat because it's the better experience. You can still watch on YouTube, just pop out the Twitch chat and watch it alongside. Well, considering about 15% of the last release is done, he'd have to pull off a fucking miracle to release it this year. Someone's impersonating Alpha Dolphin? What? You mean Yalfer? Also, what's up, Verge? That Adventure 2 is peak gaming. Okay. What's up, Knots Use? Or Knots User. Okay. Yalfer? It's Alpha Dolphin. He had to change his name because his students found his Twitch account. Didn't know what progress was looking like? Oh, do I have the video for you, Krim? I don't know. Why don't you click on it? See what happens. I guess Chaos and I did too good of a job on that video. Because it'd probably have like 10x the view count had I not created it in such a way. It's very funny to me though, so it stayed. The last 20 minutes been, oh my god, they've just been amazing. What's up, Beats? How's it going? Bonzo, unfortunately, is going through a bit of a ringer. He has an ear infection, a skin infection, and he has to get surgery to get a probably benign bump removed. Next month. So, save up your subs for the Sonic-a-thon. That's what I have to say to that.
Great. Let's go.
I haven't touched Sonic. I need to do that. Hope he gets better. Well, he's being medicated, so I'm sure he'll be fine. Hashtag fun Bonzo recovery efforts. Put bluntly, yes. Yo, the 5 streamed streak, Siberian Silver. Let's go. Dogs are expensive, yes. Bonzo's a golden retriever. I said Saberian, not Siberian, or else you would have spelled it as Siberian. Sonic supports Bonzo recovery efforts, yes. How many do I suspect I'll need, and how many should I provide? I say it more as a joke, but I'm happy to, during the Sonic-a-thon, give all the gift subs you want, man. I ain't saying no. The only thing I will say is make sure to not put yourself in a tough situation just to give subs to a streamer. Only do it if it provides value. It's my burden to bear. And Haley's, I guess. I don't know, Chaos would need to download the game first, so I kind of win by default in that case. Golden Retrievers are the GOAT. They're easy mode, but they're sensitive. Because we think the skin infection and the ear infection came from some food we tried switching him to. Because we were originally giving him Costco food, and then Haley lost her Costco membership because it was with her previous job, and now we have Sam's. So we bought food from Sam's, and it's most likely, even though we're properly transitioning the food, it's most likely he has an allergy to something in it. So we're gonna switch him to new food, since we don't have the Costco membership anymore. And hopefully that'll clear things up. Yum, peak. Yep, old Wally's killing Bonzo. Costco is good, but in my opinion, I don't think there's like a reason to have both. It's like one or the other. So $60 a year versus free, and she has to have it for her job. Might as well. Or the membership might be more than that, I don't know. Also, where we live now, the Sam's is a lot closer. And then it, because like the Costco was only 5 minutes away. Opinions are fine until you offend mine. No, then they're still fine, and you're just a baby. Get fucked. That is part of my movement, though. I'm bringing back disrespectfully disagreeing with opinions. Shared with the Sam's membership, yeah. I think it really is like the product difference. Like the actual store. I stopped disrespectfully disagreeing with opinions, it's true. Threshold's about 50%, great. There's no Sonic Heroes recompiled or fan remake. Well, fan remake, there actually was something in the works a long time ago. But there's no recompilation for Heroes, 1, because there are no tools yet, and 2, because there's not a team of people that want to go to the effort to do that. Because reminder, behind every free fan project are people who are giving up their time and resources in order to create it. It's not like a recomp just spawns out of nowhere. Unleashed Recompiled only seemed to spawn out of nowhere because they didn't advertise it.
Let's try going up.
There was a PC port, but it's trash and pretty difficult to set up. Like, in the grand... Like, difficult in the grand scheme of setting up Sonic mods. It's difficult. Because we live in the age where if you want to mod a Sonic game, you just put it on PC and download a mod manager and boom. One-click install your way to victory. Heroes is not like that. Yo, Gale with another gift sub. I can't believe it. I was gonna turn the icon off for runs anyway, but I'll take the free cash. Where's your sub? Maybe subscribe, Beats? No one gift Beats a sub. He's being a booty cheek. Don't give in to his whim. Do it despite Stelmo? Well, it is kind of against the rules to beg for subs, so you might be having a timeout.
Nice.
Oh my god. Boo. Boo this man. Get wrecked. Oh, Beats. Oh, you playing? You can't play with the master. Womp womp. No one's above me on twitch.tv/Stelmo98. Oh, goddamn stutter. I'm still alive, though. Well, Beats has been eliminated off the face of the earth, so... And I'm gonna have to remod him. Because I forget that timing him out removes the mod, which makes sense. Here comes the streamer abusing his powers? I'm sorry, in what world can you spin that to where I'm the bad guy when Beats directly win against the rules that are posted below the stream? In what world does that make sense? Do I get a refund? No. He'll still have his sub when he comes back. It doesn't just go away.
Be careful not to fall off here.
I have a longer video about the difference between decompilation and recompilation, and that showcases all of the recompilation tools that exist. Most notable ones are the N64, NES, and Xbox 360. Which I don't even know if, like, Xenon Recomp can do non-Sonic games as well. I imagine it can. But there has to be a team of people that... Okay. Save the audio settings, reset the game. Did I activate the auto splitter? I did. Let's get gaming, fellas. Facts don't matter, it's just the one with the louder voice? Oh. Won't be banned if I can't give subs? Well, I don't know What logic that comes from. Oh, it's doing the real weird recording thing again. Yo, I love how Turtlebot used to shill when I would go live on YouTube, but now it doesn't. And now it only shills when the stream is over. There's certainly less incentive to make a decompilation for a game that already has a PC port, but it's not unheard of. Cough, cough, Sonic Mania, cough, cough. It's just kind of rare that there's any project a modder wants to make that doesn't work within the scope of what just the PC modding tools for the game allows. What do you think about the talks of how most people with autism love Sonic? I don't think it's just like a people with autism love Sonic. I think it's just people with autism tend to gravitate toward cartoon characters. Now, I have never been diagnosed with autism, so I'm talking out of my ass. But considering cartoon characters tend to be big, bold, and like a simple concept and something you're exposed to when you're very young. From my experience of interacting with people with autism, there tends to be a tighter cling to things than, say, a person with a more, I don't even want to say standard mindset, because what even is the standard mindset?
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
The only thing I have is Hawaiian shirts, it's true. Personally, I don't give a shit. Because it doesn't matter who you are or what you are, being an asshole transcends all labels you can put on yourself. The standard is Leon S. Kennedy. Or Leon Ass Kennedy, as we found yesterday. Yeah, that's also true. As hearing it many, many times in my comment section of, I have autism, so I don't understand sarcasm. That would also be a big, Ah!
Let's get going. I've got to hurry and save Elise.
I've never completed Twilight Princess. Farthest I got was Arbiter Grounds on the GameCube version. But I don't know. You might have to ask a Zelda fan on that. I'm gonna assume what I understand about decompilations is that eventually Twilight Princess Decompiled will be the best version of the game. But I would imagine that because it's a more recent decomp, it doesn't have a lot of the features that Twilight Princess HD has. So.
Whoa, that's a big one.
Zelda Twilight Princess Decompiled isn't illegal because it's a Nintendo. What? Wind Waker HD was definitely a bigger boon for that game than Twilight Princess was. But that is also just me talking out of my ass because I don't know. Yo, we're on the milliseconds now? Damn.
We're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
That also counts if I rage quit the run because the timer will stop. I think the timer will stop. I actually don't know. We're gonna have to go frame by frame. But I have no experience with either Twilight Princess HD or Twilight Princess Decompiled. Decompiled version could very much be better. As I would imagine, there's probably toggles to mirror the game, since like the Wii version did that. There's probably other quality of life stuff. I don't know. I've never played a decompiled or recompiled version of a game that's not Sonic. Though I do know that there's a Castlevania Symphony of the Night decompilation that's quote-unquote nearing completion. Because 90% of a decompilation, especially of a game like that, is still like years and years away. But I will probably
That was incredible.
do that. See you later, Snook. That's good advice, but this is fake money, so bet everything. Oh yeah, that's true. I have played Mario 64 co-op and Mario 64 Plus, which I guess are both off the decompilation. There are a lot of Mario fan games and ROM hacks, yeah. Boom.
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here.
Yeah, it'll probably be way easier to set up a randomizer for Twilight Princess Decomp. And I imagine most speedruns of the game will be done on the decompiled version. Nintendo's not happy about that. This is gonna be something that I'll just sing to the ends of the earth. Like, oh my god. Search up Mario ROM hacks and you're gonna find plenty. Anyway, chat, word, White Acropolis, get your cat gems, and cat jams out. In addition, exclamation mark, jam in chat, get Nightbot party along with us, and let's rave. I think I missed a adjective or an article in there somewhere. Threw me off. Yeah, I mean, you can dissect it if you want, but I think the bottom line is that Sonic is portrayed as a very simple cartoon character that's very expressive and has a good heart. So that appeals to the autism censors. But again, I don't know. Not a doctor. As far as I know, I don't have autism, so I can't really speak any more deeply on that.
Now that's a big snowball.
Yeah, exactly, Verge. It's because their favorite YouTuber said that Nintendo ninjas take down everything, so... It was really funny, though, when I made the Resident Evil 4 video and I had Breath of the Wild in the script. And literally, for some reason, my mic, like, cut out when I said Breath of the Wild. That was not edited. He's back! Oh god, I have to give you moderator again. I don't know what the lead mod is, so you might have to settle for the sword for now, Beats, because that's what I can do while I'm doing a speedrun. He's back. Compared to Sonic, Bugs Bunny kind of is a jerk. Sonic's kind of a jerk in, like, Colors and, like, Colors Lost World Forces, but at least in the adventure games, which is what the internet loves right now. He's not. Yo, sick. Yo, sick. Get me up there. Get me up there! Welcome home. Bonzo has again avoided a poop.
Just made it.
He has yet again avoided a poop. Well, it is partly my fault because he did try to poop in the neighbor's yard. And I had to tell him to stop, but I think he got scared.
Watch out! It's gonna blow up!
They've been removing Mario Maker 2 levels that are being made. What's the rest of the story? The world is your toy. Yeah, he does. Let's get the 360! Because you can make Nintendo sound really bad by saying like, yeah, dude, Nintendo's taking down Pokemon videos. With no context. It was quite dumb if you had... Wait, what? What are we talking about? Oh.
Okay, let's blast through here.
Yeah, we also need to go buy Bonzo's new food. Enjoy. I mean, I'm happy to eat right now, I guess. I'm happy to eat now. If it's not finger food.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing off of it.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you were preparing it, like, still on the skewers, or just gonna make it into a bowl or something.
It looks like I can jump from there.
Okay. The same way that Silver's asked if Aquatic Base is underwater, even though he's been in multiple rooms with giant windows showcasing that it's underwater. They're just not put in the best spots. There are some very, very, very popular Pokemon ROM hacks that have not been taken down. So I think it's just a pick and choose, and if something seems to be stepping over the line with Nintendo, they act on it. Now, granted, Nintendo has some of the most popular franchises in the world, so it's gonna be a huge deal if they take down a popular game, like AM2R, or I think there was some shit where, like, they took down a Breath of the Wild, like, modding video from Point Pro, which I don't really have much to say, because, well, I don't really care, it's none of my business anyway. But I think I watched, like, his response video to Nintendo from that, and I'm like, this is, like... In his response video, his defense was, well, other people do it, so you shouldn't do it to me. And I was like, what? I don't think that's a very good argument. But then again, that was a while ago, so I may be misremembering some facts. I don't really think that's silly at all. I guess he was just demonstrating the IP in a... Yo, let's go! Volt's got the right idea. All in, baby. How's it going, man? Yeah, and it's like... Like, I want to say, obviously, I'd probably have a different context if it happened to me. But from an outsider's point of view, it just kind of looks like, that's kind of the business, dog. You have an extremely successful YouTube channel, and Nintendo very much knows about your stuff. And, like, just because other people do it, like, doesn't make you immune to it. Like, I feel for him, absolutely, to have put that much effort into creating a video and then it just get taken down and shit.
I'll take care of it.
Where I'm at is that the defense is just kind of flimsy in the grand scheme of things. I don't know, whatever happened to that? Did it stay taken down, or did they remove the strike or claim or whatever it was? Back from the gym, little fatigued? Hey, that's good. I don't know who those people are. I'm not in on the lore of the videos Argon, yeah. Well, yeah, the age-old, once it's on the internet, it's there forever. It's never truly dead. Especially with someone like him. As far as I know, I think he's a cool-ass creator. I don't have anything against him.
Too easy. No sweat.
I'm just more taking a look at the situation. That it's like, I guess maybe, like, in the grand scheme of things, you know, if he wanted to make a response, like, I guess that's kind of all that he had. Because I would also say that's sort of the problem with operating in the gray area in the first place. Damn, bro, your SO needs to get back in town fast. You're getting way too horny for the stream. Silver isn't the only survivor of the future, actually. In the opening cutscene, he talks about that there are other people. And let me tell you, what a fucking benefit to the story would those other people have had by adding a wrinkle that if Silver erases the... or Silver fixes the past, it erases the future. And little did I know that that was actually a suppressed memory from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, of which I completed the main story over the weekend, and I love that game. It's very good.
Gotta speed up.
The interpretation of the message, Chris, may be 50% receiver, but it's also 50% sender.
I'm almost there. Police, hang on.
Yeah. Well, because that's part of what makes his story lame. Don't worry, there's plenty other parts that make his story lame. But the part that makes it lame is that there's no consequence to him fixing the future. Like, doing it is just 100% the correct decision. Whereas having people that would disappear, because, like, obviously he doesn't disappear. Well, I guess it's more ambiguous. Because you'd say maybe he disappears after the flash of light or something. But...
Sonic, it looks like you can grab that gun.
We're getting out of the game.
in short, the 06 story is bad and leaves too much to implication. Yeah, I'm talking about the last story part. Would it now?
Let's rip.
That's because the story was rushed and they didn't have time to introduce other characters in the future. Because what if, instead of the scene taking place right after Iblis, he goes back to a base camp with other survivors and is tending to the wounds of one of them? And that's when Mephiles appears instead. Totally different context. You'd explain why 06 is a good time travel plot.
I'm so happy.
But that's too... Oh, okay. That's too much for this chat. Okay, I'll take your word for it. The only benefit the time travel has is you could just explain, like, every instance of time travel is dimension hopping instead. You know, this game is good, but, yeah, it's too much work to explain why. I don't even know if I've seen... Because time travel is fictitious, so, like, you look at it, you stare at any time travel story hard enough, and it's gonna break down at some point. I guess 06 maybe, like, works better because it doesn't explicitly... Like, those time travel is soft magic, so, like, it doesn't... Cool. And since it's soft magic, you can just kind of accept that it does certain things. since it doesn't like outright state the rules. The only rule we know of the time travel is that you need 2 Chaos Emeralds in order to do it, or that Mephiles can just do it. Oh. Well, we're already with them. But if they're willing to give us a discount. I think you should have been like, no, what's it about, and see if they had an offer, and then we could have just gotten. That's what you think. Castle Skip Pog. The time travel plot's a lot simpler than people realize if you understand 3 different things. True. Well, you see, the time travel is actually really simple if you understand it.
That's a lot of enemies. Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after Leaf. Silver.
Isn't the bootstrap paradox just like the thing created the thing because of time travel? So, like, there's no origin point for the thing to exist? Oh, I see. Yeah. So as long as you understand a paradox, ooh, that's a good start. I guess I'll give it the one thing that it's easy to identify where you are in time, because present is usually gray or green, future is red, and past is blue. But other than that, well, I guess then there's White Acropolis, so, yeah.
That was incredible.
In what way? You mean Zelda being the dragon?
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
Unauthorized access in Area 1. Eliminate immediately.
Knew that Eggman's base would be here.
This used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was.
See, because, like, the goal of time travel is not for it to make sense, it's just for it to make enough sense. Like, I know the endgame time travel has some problems, but it makes enough sense to within that particular movie for it to, like, work, and I don't really care that much.
I can grab the handle to move.
In 06, it's less about, like, the time travel and how it works, and more about, like, why aren't you guys using this all the fucking time?
Tails.
Like, the hard thing is, like, just watching the characters when Sonic and Shadow literally figure out time travel. Like, that should kind of be it. Like, that's like the decision. Like, you can time travel with Will as long as there's 2 of you, so you should stick together the entire time. Now, if there were a bit of a difference in that Mephiles, like, destroyed the portal before Shadow went through to keep him in the future. But instead, Shadow just chooses not to. So.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help. Dang it. When the door opens, it activates the robot.
Uh-huh.
Tails, Knuckles, be careful.
Well, I don't think there's any such thing as a perfect time travel story. Or a perfect thing in fiction. My favorite mod for P-06 is the photo mode, because I commissioned a mod and curated it to make it really easy to snap pictures and create thumbnails for the game. The people's favorite mod is probably Hypersonic or Super Shadow, though.
How about a little help? Bring it on. I'll take them all down. Dang, where's the switch to turn off the laser?
Yeah, and somehow Omega was the one to defeat Shadow. Like I said, it's... That's why I don't like Shadow's story, because I think that particular, like, thing about Shadow getting captured and Omega being the one to do it was more like a point put into first shock value, rather than it, like, actually making sense. And also, the people of the world seem really chill with Shadow, so, like... Like, it would be more interesting if the situation got more dire, but that's kind of the thing with 06 too, is that the situation from Soliana's perspective doesn't get any more dire as the story progresses. Like, the story almost happens in a vacuum around Soliana, other than, like, Eggman's robots attack sometimes. But it would be interesting, like, after... Now, I don't actually know if this is true, because I don't read the NPC dialogue. But it'd be interesting if, like, after the town mission where you defeat all the Iblis and Mephiles monsters with Shadow in the town, like, if people started to get pissed about him existing and, like, drawing attention to them or whatever. But again, not enough time for something like that. I don't know. There are a couple systems that Chaos has played around with to flesh out some of the mechanics of P-06 more. I don't know what's going to make it in. I don't know what isn't. Well, I disagree there, because of all the things that 06 leaves up to implication, it very directly states that Omega is the one that seals Shadow. Omega admits to Shadow that he seals Shadow. And this is the future Omega too. So to him, that's an event that already happens. But even then, there's also the weird thing of how is Shadow sealed in the future by Omega when Rouge put Shadow into standby mode in the past before that happens. Oops! Womp womp.
Well, not bad.
2313, interesting.
Dr. Eggman, what is he up to this time?
Yeah, considering he's a revered hero by the end of Shadow 05 as well.
It looks like the door up ahead leads into the base. There should be a switch somewhere.
I almost want to say that it's less that Shadow believes what Mephiles says and more that he just, like, doesn't care.
Security's really high. Let's see. You don't want to get caught in the searchlight. You're going to have to use bombs.
If cutting the hub world and town missions implied that more development time was given to the other elements of the game, then maybe. I don't know, that's hard to say.
We don't need to stay long. Let's go. Don't break the searchlights. I may be able to get outside.
There are 5 searchlights.
Considering it took Chaos and friends 7 years to fully refine... 7? No, 6 years. To fully refine the P-06 movement into something that's really good with just the core levels. I don't know. You also can't just go like, would 06 been fixed if this one element was was changed about its development? There were too many irons in the fire that caused the problems.
Guess that was all right. What a faraway place to set the extraction point.
This
That's why I think, like, Dimensions just makes so much more sense for the story that Sonic 06 wanted to tell. Because then you didn't have to worry about it. Is that you could have just been like, that was the Mephiles, like, the Mephiles that was released in the Scepter was the Mephiles from a different dimension that Shadow went and sealed, or something. Or possibly after Shadow defeats Mephiles, it breaks the seal of the other dimension Mephiles and kicks off events of the last story and stuff like that. What's up, Vocal Calibrator? Welcome back. Because I would say, like, different dimensions would lessen the impact of saving the future. But also, the only two inhabitants of the future are Silver and Blaze. With what's presented in the story, so. Alright, see you later, Takahashi. Thanks for hanging out. Do we think we're getting any Sonic game this year? Like, officially? It doesn't really matter too much to me. Maybe. I'm sure they thought of delaying 06 plenty. But I think it just mattered more to get it out for a holiday.
We're getting close to the extraction point.
I think I can knock that structure down.
Source, I know. Supposedly, but I think for me, funnily enough, is like the time travel not making a lot of sense in 06 is sort of an icing on a cake of a sea of other not good. In other words, I think the time travel being wonky is the least of the story's problems, or one of the lesser points. Brother, you are not telling me new information. I 100% know. But were you in the boardroom? I'm sure it wasn't a blatant, like, cold decision of them being like, no, this game is releasing now. I'm sure there was push and pull for the decision.
Not even a challenge.
It's my biggest issue with the story, that it leaves too much up to interpretation. Like, major plot beats are left up to interpretation. Like, why does Mephiles have to reunite with the primordial form of Iblis? Why can't he just go to the future and merge with Iblis there? The game does not tell you.
You're in my way. Get out of my way.
And then that leads to the further question of why does the not primordial Mephiles... How is the not primordial Mephiles able to merge with the primordial Iblis? Wouldn't they both have to be in their liquid goo states? But it's that kind of stuff. Why does Sonic wait until the very next day to chase the princess after Eggman steals her? Like, it's those kind of questions that's just like, ugh.
Those things were cool along the walls and sewers that you facilities. Better watch it.
Oh. And also the entire tension of the plot being predicated on that I believe that a girl never cried for 10 years after the death of her father. I think it's whatever the millisecond time is for the end of the run. So the final number to the right on the blue timer. That's all girls do is cry. I mean, oh, this guy. This clown. We got feisty beats today. Okay. Cool. I'm happy you can acknowledge that things have faults. This isn't like a me-specific thing, but that's also one of those common internet mannerisms that like also annoy me. Of the you know, I really like this thing, but I can admit that it has flaws. It's like, no shit, everything has flaws. I always take you seriously, Beats. You really should watch the cutscenes of 06 to know the story. I think it comes out to like 3 hours. Legally, you can only take him seriously. That's fair. It's in the contract, see? That was pretty rough. It's not good for your blood sugar levels. Oh no. Yeah, let's make the big Sonic game and give him the Mario plot. Which I think Pariah hits the nail on the head there, when it's like, the constant save the princess plot had to exist because they wanted Sonic and Elise to develop a relationship, but Elise couldn't actually, you know, do real gameplay, so she had to constantly have an excuse to not be around while you did the Sonic levels. This sucks, but I like it anyway. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with people liking 06's story, even though it raises an eyebrow sometimes. But, like, the only time I ever get, like, annoyed is when I have been tried to be convinced that it is good. Like, bruh, I ain't dogging on anyone for enjoying what they enjoy, but if you're, like, trying to convince me about why I should enjoy the thing, or why the thing is good, it's like, nah, bruh. It does. No, I haven't ever thought of speedrunning a Mario game.
You saved me. Yes.
What is this message? I had Pariah confused with Biko.
Perfect.
I think Sonic Forces' premise is way better than 06's. Like,
I've got to stop.
comparing shit with garbage. It's still crap at the end of the day.
I'm sure there's a way to stop the train.
The barrier is stopping me! Hurry up and take down the barrier!
Especially because with Force's premise, like, you have the start of, like, Team Sonic, like, you kind of just have Star Wars, where Team Sonic is on the back foot and Eggman has taken over the entire world, where 06's is very derivative, because it's just like Adventure 1 and Adventure 2's, where it just goes from save the city to save the world to save the universe. Like, I don't think it does anything particularly new or interesting that Sonic hadn't already done before. Give Sonic a mysterious hedgehog who's antagonistic to him until the end of the story. Shadow did that. Whereas, like, actually starting from a premise where Eggman wins and forming a resistance and doing that kind of story would have been interesting and somewhat novel for the games.
Guess that was all right. It looks like there's someone
And Knuckles and Blaze, kinda, true. It forces on a direct sequel to Mania and on its own. If the game was completely remade, it would have been good. Yeah, no, I'm not saying Force's story is good. I'm saying that both are bad, but if I had to pick one that I think has the more interesting premise, I would choose Force's.
this up to me. This is useless against me. So, let's split up and chase our own targets.
Like, you could either go the Luke Skywalker route with Sonic, or you could make it to where, like, he has to learn to work with, like, a team of people. Like, learn how to work with a team of people when he, majority of the time, does stuff with just, like, a small squad. Or on himself. If you wanted to give Sonic an arc, but you don't really have to. I mostly know Sonic stories just through osmosis of talking about them on stream, really. And watching, like, because, like, a lot of my YouTube friends have videos about the stories. So, like, I've watched their videos on their interpretations of the stories as well. And, like, when I was younger, I paid attention. Well, not to Sonic Forces, really. So I don't think I played Forces until, like, 2021 or something.
Perfect. That's a jet glider over there. Use the pilot to get on.
It's like CDs, but better. I don't really know if it's, like, necessarily better. Because CDs has the advantage of being set at one location on Little Planet. Whereas Mania's is just kind of hodgepodging everything together. What's up, Chaos? Oop, this is bad. I missed a boost, so I missed the cycle. Guess they're gonna need a defense squad for the defense squad.
When this job is over, I want to come back here.
What about Omega?
The hard-boiled heavies are cool, though. What's up, KHD? How's it going? Harp. I guess it's on Angel Island since they paraglide to it, unless Flying Battery is now capable of interplanetary travel. Studiopolis is also on Angel Island, which is also on West Side Island because you go straight from Chemical Plant to Studiopolis. Oh god. Well, I suppose it's on the same planet, so like you could have gone from West Side Island, take Flying Battery to Angel Island to Press Garden. Actually, yeah. Never mind. It's not on Angel Island, or has the possibility of not being on Angel Island, I guess. Because it's like a random spot, and then you get transported to Little Planet, so... Limbo. Studiopolis being on, See, but there's no guarantee that Flying Battery didn't, like, fly over the ocean to another place.
Yes.
So you can't really say for sure unless there's some, like, supplemental material. I only know from Mania, so...
That was all right.
Speaking of other Sonic games, I'm going to be doing a Sonic-a-thon starting May 1st, and I need your guys' Sonic opinions to make it better. Hey, Nightbot's actually ahead of me on that. You can click that link to fill out the form for the Sonic-a-thon, or if you're on YouTube, you can click the link in the description. It would have been cool if Infinite was actually Shadow's rival, and Shadow wasn't just the very weak cause for him to be evil.
I'm starting to feel
Because that would have been interesting for Sonic to have to kind of clean up a problem that Shadow created, you know? But I guess Adventure 2 is kind of like that as well. But I suppose if you're going to rip off any of the Sonic stories, might as well grab the most popular one.
I have to be careful not to get caught up in this sand wave.
Yes, actually, Beats. Not necessarily, but... Could have been an interesting angle to see, you know, Shadow now turn to the quote-unquote good side. Like, how he would operate, kind of seeing a reflection of what he was in Adventure 2, you know? To, like, kind of demonstrate Shadow's growth and have Sonic facilitate him in that. Stream's going well, man. Having a good time. Good Wednesday. But that kind of story is not what Forces was interested in. I don't really think Shadow and Infinite need to be friends to... Well, we don't have to get, you know, completely derivative of Star Wars Verge. I guess more so, it would be like Shadow kind of understanding more how his, like, the consequences of his actions. But not in, like, a world-ending way, like seeing how he treats other people. And being standoffish, but, it really is.
Perfect.
It looks like you need to find.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts absolutely is more insane. Because Sonic doesn't try to connect the dots. Kingdom Hearts revels in the dots. Of course, worst key, naturally. Now, I probably won't get to play Kingdom Hearts 4 for a while, but I am very interested in the gameplay. Because I think all we really know beyond Kingdom Hearts 3 is that, like, Sora and Riku are somewhere else. I don't even remember what Melody of Memory was trying to do. Goated image and DMs? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's retail. Cool.
You can use your power to grab the attacks of that flying monster and counter.
Yeah, the forbidden power, that was the crux of the Kingdom Hearts 3, just kind of meh.
The core of the head is his weak point. That's when I must attack.
How did they approve Mickey or any other characters to be in Kingdom Hearts? Because that's literally the whole basis of Kingdom Hearts, is that it was a Final Fantasy Disney crossover.
Leave this to me.
He broke the rules that were established when he was doing it, as the Power of Awakening was not ever implied to have that kind of shit. Yeah, they just had spare bodies.
This is nowhere near over.
I'll go on ahead.
This whole area is destroyed.
Let's do this quickly. Please, watch out for things flying out of the tornado. Great.
Good.
Well, Sora was taken down.
That was easy.
Oh yeah, that clears it up.
It looks like this lotus will help me jump based on how long I charge my psychokinesis. I can't grab Vulcan cannon shots, but I can block them with my psychokinesis.
I am a huge fan. I like Hexagon Heat. I'm trying to think there's a Mario Party game that I'm like, yes, this shit is gas.
Those enemies look like they're
Platform Peril is great as well. Book Squirm, yeah. Hot Rope Jump, simple, but I really enjoy that one. There is an AI video creation software named Sora. That's the joke.
That was easy.
Dungeon Duos? I don't know if I could recall what Dungeon Duos is.
I can use my psychokinesis to grab that robot's bomb and throw them back.
This ball counts down each time you touch it. Be careful carrying.
Sometimes you wish Sonic was more anime? Okay. Wow, thank you, Amy, for completely stopping that ball from moving. You're wonderful. Wonderful. Yo. Oh, this is so good. I adore this. Oh my gosh. The depth perception in this room is pretty difficult in the platforms' relation to each other. In terms of height.
Leave this up to me.
Other than, like, the very low ones and the very high ones.
I feel it. Sonic was here.
Was that the inspiration for calling it Sora? Was Kingdom Hearts?
Robot's probably a lookout. If it sees you, things could get messy. I'll destroy all of you.
Oh, yes. Yes, I know what that is.
Hey, how about going down? Now you can move on, right?
Thank you. If I'm not careful, I'll fall.
Attacks are useless while the shields are in place. Attack when the defenses are down.
I might be able to make
I also like the button mash womp one. Because at SGDQ 24, there was like a big group of us that had like a whole mashing competition of that, and that was fun.
done.
I guess in comparison to the Mario franchise as a whole, it's niche. Calling something niche is literally just like what you're comparing it to, so. Oh! I thought that was gonna be a dunk without any influence. God, this is such a trash dusty desert. Egg Albatross is not a good boss. Has banger music though. Do do do.
Perfect.
Eggman's base is ahead. Let's hurry.
All right.
You need to defeat all the enemies.
Wow, that's a lot of Kingdom Hearts. Hey, Hoppers was pretty good, but I guess that's Pixar. I don't know if that counts.
It seems those enemies are involved with that door somehow. In any case, let's try defeating them first. Did they think they'd stop me with this?
Yeah, Lockdown really helped. Oh, nice. I wasn't clicked into the game. Lockdown really helped out Mario Kart. Well, Mario Kart had always been popular, but like I think the 8 Deluxe swing definitely helped.
You don't want to be discovered. Be careful.
Yo, what's wrong with Mario Kart? What?
Okay, a little further to go until the base.
Oh, I can go just straight through that guy. Okay.
This snowball can be a weapon. Great.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, Animal Crossing. I definitely would have not gotten Animal Crossing if it was not for the lockdown.
That was easy.
I played that shit so much.
I'm not
Yeah, Moana live action is so funny. It's almost like just an excuse to put it back into theaters.
There's no other way ahead. I guess I've got to break down the door. I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis.
I think that the Switch Animal Crossing probably would have still done better, lockdown or not, than New Leaf, specifically because it was a 3DS game. It may be better, I don't know. But now that we talked about it, I'm sure the algorithm will find why New Leaf is better than New Horizons or whatever it was called. Yeah, the live action Moana is so trash looking. Why does it smell like weed in here? Who's smoking? Haley, are you smoking?
A laboratory like this? Under Soliana?
Oh my god, that just reminded me. 420 is in 12 days. We're gonna have to celebrate for that. I think it's a Monday?
Shadow, I'll be looking out for your truth.
I played some Pokemon Y today. I beat the main story of Explorers of Sky, but the dungeons are now starting to get, like, pretty long into that. In order for me to clear them, it takes a little over an hour. So I'm having some trouble, like, wanting to complete the post-game dungeons, which sucks, because I really like Explorers of Sky, and I really like the post-game. Who's frolicking the devil's lettuce? Yeah, I don't know what to do for 420. I guess it can always just be P-06 speedruns, right? An inebriated P-06 speedrun would be a novel concept. Well, inebriated in this way. I think we did like a drunk Sonic any % after the Sonic Forces playthrough or something. I don't really remember. I've only played Red Rescue Team, Explorers of Time and Sky, and Rescue Team DX. I definitely want to do another playthrough of Rescue Team DX, since it's just Red Rescue Team with more modern stuff. You always want to see a speedrun of P-06? AO? I can provide that. Maybe I could convince Murray to make a high mod. You know, I have seen the Mario Galaxy movie. Alright, see you later. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe it, like, fucks with the screen or adds, like, chuckles or something. Is this 3D in my 3D Sonic game? Get the hell out of here. I'm sure Murray could come up with something. I thought the Mario Galaxy movie was good. I legitimately don't know, because I know we talked about that, like, some of the reviews came in that it was like a... Oh! 214? Hot dog. Roguelike card? Yo, let's go, dude. PB on Silver Aquatic Base? That's crazy. But anyway, like, the reviews were saying, like, oh, this is made for kids with short attention spans and shit. It's like the same pacing and, like, vocal stim and just stimulation bullshit as the first Mario movie. Like, there is no, like, tonal or, like, pacing difference between both of them. The only thing, without spoiling it, the only thing I really wish happened is the final fight taking place in the more important location, rather than cutting between two locations. Oh, that was a fine movie. I enjoyed myself. When I go, I am the problem in that when I go to a video game movie of a franchise I know, I want to be able to look at the screen and go, hey, I know that thing. And listen to the music and go, hey, I know that thing. And the Mario movie definitely does that. Continues to beat Sonic out in terms of being a video game movie. 100%.
Darn it! I should have realized Eggman's scheme. I'll take it from here.
Not really, I don't think. First Mario movie definitely did video game movie much better than, The Sonic movies were better about references? No. Every single beep, boop, and tune that you hear is like some Mario song reference. Also, Castle Skip number 2.
Good job. I'll go on ahead.
Maybe. If the Sonic movies were the same, but had more recognizable locations and actual Sonic music outside of Live and Learn and Green Hill Zone, like, same level as the Mario movies. Calling the Sonic movies like a proper movie, I get what you mean. I would say, like, without the Sonic characters, like, just the plot and the beats of the Sonic movies are just kind of like, they're like B movies.
The ground here's unstable with lava. It's probably because of him. I'll take care of this.
Yeah. Well, I would also say that the Mario movies represent the characters well. And, like, if you want to go with story, you know, Mario doesn't really have much of a story. What? Bruh. Haley doesn't know nearly... She knows basically nothing about, like, Mario in terms of the greater franchise, and she liked it more than the Sonic movies, so... I wouldn't say that the Sonic movies are going for a more casual audience. The Sonic movies are trying to be more like a regular movie. Where the Mario movie is trying to be a video game movie.
No matter how many of you come, it's a waste of time. You're not gonna get in my way, idiots.
Yeah. And that's the annoying thing, is that the Sonic movies could absolutely also do that, on top of having, like, better storytelling, and they just don't. There is absolutely story and stakes in the Mario movies. It's just not, like, anything, like, thought-provoking. I'll be honest, I don't really think, like, maybe the first Mario movie is, but I don't think the Mario Galaxy movie is merely a plot of just taking you from reference to reference. Like, there is a story there, but it's nothing complex, which is fine. I don't mind a simple story. What's up, Mirai? If you were on Twitch, there's a whole, There's a whole command for that. That's what I was trying to think of. Had to actually pay attention to the game for a moment.
What is that ball of flame? Is that
Yeah, I would put the Sonic movies on, like, the same level as, like, Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle. In terms of, like, how... Like, they're not blowing me away. They mean a lot more because I like Sonic. But, like... You're LARPing on the Mario hate? Hey, fair. Apparently there's some crazy shit people are saying about the Mario movie.
Good.
We have fun and games. We got everything you want.
perfect?
LARPing? Live action roleplay? It's the new word for bandwagoning.
The Iblis trigger. A blue hedgehog. Can it be true? I need to find silver fast. Whoa!
That's what it means to me as well, but I was educated. Then just say bandwagon. Yeah, also tell all the people that say peak to say cool instead. That's just synonyms. Language evolves.
Then suddenly, dodge the attack and counterattack. Darn. Why now?
I would agree with that statement, except the Sonic movies leave me wishing more, whereas the Mario movies, like, kind of just satisfy the reference brain. Like, if I'm gonna choose an extreme for a video game movie, I would want Mario route over Sonic route.
Good.
$104. All right, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll be back for our second run. So, appreciate you guys being here. Glad you're enjoying the stream, and hey, if you're hate watching, thanks for being here anyway. I love the view count number. Don't forget to, do the, what is it? The Sonic-a-thon request form. It's like I take off my headphones and I just can't think of things to say. You can check out the link right there on Twitch, on YouTube, links in the description. Tell me your Sonic opinions to make the Sonic-a-thon the best it can be. BRB. Oh, God, put Sonic on the screen, of course. There we go. Before we start our next run, Haley made some yummy shrimp and rice, so gonna eat that, and then we'll do our second run. So we'll... Whoosh. God, I love that transition. P-06, am I right, guys? Will it come back with milk? Oh, yeah, no, not milk. Do 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 do. Nah, I loved that cameo. That cameo was awesome in the Mario movie. Hmm. Now, what's the seasoning on this shrimp? It is Chipotle. Dare I say, that's kind of hot. Mm-hmm. I got water, but thank you. What's up? Is it Cleo? How's it going? Or is it Zach Leo? I think it's Zach Leo. A shrimp cooked itself? Ooh. A shrimp did fry that rice. I don't know, the chat overlay is broken. Does it work now? There we go. You're there again. Gotta build up for the Smash Bros. Movie. Wait, is that a confirmed thing? I figure that's an inevitability if they're gonna do a video game movie verse that they do a Smash Bros. Just adapt Subspace Emissary and you got yourself a movie. Serbian song? Most people pronounce it wrong? How are you meant to pronounce it then? Is it not Zacleo? Yeah, probably. Oh my goodness, predictions are on this scene. I did not know that until right now. Go me. Whoop! No, my viewers! They went away. It's Ogre. Unless Disney's working on a Smash movie. Hey, maybe. Maybe, you never know. When did the first Mario movie come out? Was that 2022? I don't remember. Woo, my mouth is kind of on fire, which means it's perfect for speedrunning. Let's do it. 2023? Damn, it was that recent? Holy. Yeah, I'm cooking here a little bit. That was, that's the first, like, truly hot thing I feel like I've eaten in a long time. Woo! Zach Leo. Ooh. That's a fancy name. I'll do my best to remember that. The heat will give you power. God, I hope so. I guess you never ate me. I'll leave that to your wife. Real deal. Whew. Mouth is cooking right now. Bazinga. Hey, what's up, Genova-san? Yo, I keep getting your YouTube shorts, so I figured I'd finally say hi. Hello. You have been assimilated into the pipeline. I wear you down with all the shorts, and now you're here. Hey, isn't that a Final Fantasy VII? Genova?
Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
Whew, bro needs some milk. Yeah, I should have come back with the milk. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoy P-06 speedruns. And occasional talk and opinions about Sonic, because that's what I'm most known for. Currently, we're talking about the Mario movie, though. I'm also going to be doing a Sonic-a-thon starting May 1st, where I'm going to be playing through my favorite Sonic games. Or, not necessarily my favorite Sonic games, but a lot of Sonic games in my favorite way. That's a better way to say it. And I need your opinion, so you can do !Sonic to get the form for that. Or if you're on YouTube, second link in description. Oh, that was a bit of a shoddy loop skip, but we got there. Lost 2 seconds at the beginning, but that's fine. Hey, that checks out. I love being algorithm adjacent, let me tell you.
That was incredible.
Saw a list of playing 1 game per Smash Ultimate character. Oh god, if you don't like Fire Emblem, yeesh. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and that's just my favorite Sonic game overall. Including fan games and all the everything. I love 3 and K the most. Eight Fire Emblems, 5 Pokemons. Gotta play Final Fantasy VII. It's a cool idea. Sounds miserable in practice, though. That sounds like a YouTube video where I would watch or I would click on it from the title and thumbnail, watch the first 30 seconds, and then not, watch it beyond that.
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here.
Yeah, Dragon Quest 2. So would you have to play, like, Final Fantasy VII Advent for both Sephiroth and Cloud? Oh, Sonic 1 is on the list, that's true. Or Genesis to the Americans, yes. I, as a filthy American, I did play a lot of Sonic 2. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat jams, Stelmo jams out. In addition, exclamation mark, jam in the chat. Good night about party along with us, and let's rave. Sorry, what is it called? Advent Children? I thought there was a second Final Fantasy VII game. Or is it just a movie? There are 5. Oh. Never mind. I know that there's what is Cloud's other costume in Smash?
Now that's a big snowball.
Is that the Advent Children one? So that's just from the movie? Okay. That's why I was thinking it was a game.
Jump! Okay, let's head straight to Eggman's base.
It's as bad as Kingdom Hearts? Well, considering that Kingdom Hearts is led by Tetsuya Nomura, and he's also... Is he art designer for Final Fantasy? Or maybe, like, produces the games? It's not surprising.
I'll be able to get to Eggman faster.
Just leave it to me.
I've never played Sonic Chronicles.
I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them.
So is the combat, like, mechanically, is Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, are they different? Because I thought it was all meant to be one giant remake on 3 different discs. Or are they just, like, treating it as a sequel, I suppose? I only ever played, like, the first 2 hours of Remake, maybe more. I got to, like, the motorcycle fight of Remake, and that's my only experience with Final Fantasy. I have no other experience with it.
Just made it.
Okay, but they're doing it as, like, a trilogy? Because I thought it was just, like, you know, obviously money and also disk space. Yo, gaming to gamble, let's go, baby. Okay, interesting. So they took one story, turned it into a trilogy.
Watch out! It's gonna blow up!
Oh, is it not worth it? Has, like, Remake and Rebirth of, or did they not sell well or something? Alrighty, chat, let's get a 360! Whoo! Did I try gambling games? I don't know what that means. I have played games that exist in casinos? It's not meeting expectations. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just all the discs came. Because weren't there 2 discs for Final Fantasy VII? There are 3 discs for Final Fantasy VII. Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't know why I'm slurring my words. Guess I'm just an idiot. Don't know how to speak. Despite it being my life's work. The remakes and stuff?
Okay, let's blast through here.
I see. So the real big brain gameplay is wait 10 years for the entire Final Fantasy VII remake to come out. Then you get it all at a bargain.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing off of it.
Because the only thing I've watched videos talking about, like, Final Fantasy VII story and stuff. I don't really know anything about the game other than, like, the dress scene with Cloud Tifa and Aerith. Because, of course, I do. Since that was, like, the big thing going around and what all the thumbnails were and stuff for when Rebirth came out. So I know that part. P-06 is a fun game. I like it quite a bit. Yeah, wasn't there some, like, bikini DLC or something? Which is like, alright.
Here comes a billboard.
Oh, you don't think Final Fantasy VII's a good game?
Jump. Yeah.
Well, can they, like, both be good? Because if I'm ever gonna get into Final Fantasy, I'm gonna buy probably the Pixel remasters and play through those.
That was incredible.
Yeah, I've heard that before, that Nomura has cool ideas, but he doesn't execute them. It was an experience, yeah, Genova.
Lava shoots up from that
6 is probably the Final Fantasy I'm interested in the most of all of them. It looks like a really fun game, story-wise and gameplay-wise.
Whoa. Are you all coming out to say hi? This weak point is the core of
Yo, what's up, Nog? How's it going, bro? Welcome to the stream.
this bridge is gonna collapse any minute.
Yeah, from what I played of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, like the first disc, it was fun.
Whoa, that's not a nice welcome.
But that was also pre-me streaming, so I wonder if my opinion would be different now. Opinion would be different now.
Cool.
Jesus Christ, words are hard.
Fire.
I did do a lot of yapping today, for prepping up main channel stuff and all the content that released today as well, so maybe it's just getting to me. In this economy? Oh, I'm having fun right now. What are you gonna do about it? Really sick for the past few days? Hey man, I'm sorry to hear that. Glad to hear you're getting better though.
The flame died. How'd it blast?
The original game is called Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's referred to as Sonic 06 since there's, you know, another game called Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'll take care of it.
The original Sonic 06 is really bad, yes. Well, that depends on who you ask. Conventional wisdom states that it's bad. And I agree with conventional wisdom. Ay, ay, ay. Thankfully, of all things, 06 is funny bad.
Thank you, Knuckles.
There's way more instances where just, like, goofy things would happen rather than it being overly frustrating. Other than the silver boss fight and getting stuck on walls with Knuckles and Rouge are probably, like, the 2 biggest points of frustration. And I guess the end of the world in of itself. And the load times. Okay, maybe there's some bad stuff.
Too easy. No sweat.
Drew Doomorph.
Sonic, shouldn't you save the train before chasing after me?
Yeah. It's fun to broaden horizons, but like, you know, you enjoy what you enjoy. You can't experience everything out there, but I also don't think it's necessary to have fun to experience everything out there. I have been getting a hankering to play Hades again, though, and... well, rip my hands. I want to, like, actually somewhat complete Hades before I even consider Hades 2, but... I don't really do a lot of, like, recreational gaming, I guess. I guess sort of because it's kind of like my career, so it's like, why am I doing the recreational gaming? Other than Pokemon, because Pokemon's just kind of a chill thing to have while I'm watching YouTube videos and relaxing and stuff. So big into Pokemon ROM hacks, played through Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, playing through Y again right now. See, but it doesn't really feel that way. It's more just the pull of, like, I also have just, like, the hunger of wanting to be successful. So it's on top of that. Like, when I play a Pokemon game, I'm not like, oh, I could stream this. It's just like, it's more so that I spend 10 to 12 hours of my day sitting in this chair thinking about video games and making content on video games. Hades 2? Like, what about it? My favorite Pokemon is probably Bulbasaur or Raichu. One of the two. What's up, Zaref? Wow, a lot of Z names coming in. Coming into the stream today. Or is it Zarif? Who knows? Well, probably them. I haven't played, like, in terms of how current I am on generations and stuff. The most latest generation I played was Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. In terms of, like, actual new region, I haven't played a game since Alola. So Gen 7. I was out of the loop that I didn't know that Hidden Power is gone. Like, I was watching a Pokemon YouTube video and this person was explaining Hidden Power and they were like, for the youngins in the crowd, since it's not a move anymore. And I was like, what? Hidden Power?
Elise, are you all right?
Makes sense, but damn. Also, I think Hail was removed. Like, just the weather effect in general. Because it sucked, other than Blizzard. Oh, wow.
I'm so happy.
Video on Sonic's rails and how they changed before coming here. Was it the Not a Sonic Channel video? I'm not gonna lie, I did used to be one of the truthers that thought that rail grinding was, like, super cool and complex back in Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Heroes. Looking at the series as a whole, rail grinding is not really any more or less complex nowadays than it was back then. Like, the balancing mechanic sort of mattered, but not really. Crouching is just pressing the boost button. And dare I say, it's like, the rail grinding is better nowadays. Because you don't have risk of falling off, and they love putting them over bottomless pits. While I think Shadow 05 is, like, still the best rail grinding we've seen in an official game, like, rail grinding was not super complex back then.
Man, the staircase is damaged. Now I'll have to use my power. Hey, not bad.
Yeah. Well, because it's like, I used to feel that way too, and, you know, like, be big brain, just like, because I think literally one of the lines in my Shadow Generations video is, it's been a long time since rail grinding has had any depth. And, like, in recent years, I'm like, bruh, rail grinding, it was not deep. The curtains were fucking blue.
Let's try going up.
Yeah, I would say legitimately being like, oh, the rail grinding used to be so great back in SA2 is pretty pretentious. It isn't. Castle Skip Pog. The only difference is the balancing, and the balancing is barely something you have to worry about. Sure, Savik, I'll give you that it has more depth. But that's like comparing a puddle on a sidewalk to the puddle in the grass.
That's a lot of enemies.
Well, okay, I guess to address the point, if we're talking about top level 0.01% speedrunning of Sonic Adventure 2, the balancing is absolutely something that matters. Just like how me in P-06, blue gem spin kicking down a slope versus spin dashing down the slope absolutely matters in speedrunning. But, I mean in generality, as the human being that I am. Yeah, Shadow Gens is super fun. I don't hate rail grinding at all. I'm just more talking back against the like, oh yeah, rail grinding was super deep and it just isn't what it used to be. It's the same. Yo, what's up, Darius? You know what game actually has some rail grinding depth? Sonic 06. No joke. Because for some reason, they made it to where to actually like gain speed while doing the trick animation is, depending on the character, you have to rhythmically press the X button at certain times of the animation that do not align with the animation, mind you, to actually get the boost. And if you just spam the button, you get locked out and you can't do rail tricks anymore. Yeah, I agree, Savik. Also, how you doing, man? I feel like it's been a while. How have things been with you and Emmy? How much is intentional and how much? And a visitor? Yo, let's go. Yeah, the blue aura thing is cool. Oh, I didn't have any rings. Did I hit the checkpoint? I think I did. I didn't hit the checkpoint. This run's dead. We'll just do a Sonic any percent to finish things out. No, this one. I thought I had rings. Well, this prediction's awkward. We can use it for the Sonic any percent. So now the prediction counts for the Sonic any percent. That'll work nicely.
This world was devastated before I was born. A harsh, bleak place.
Has you found a Surge mod? Wait, so you don't like Shadow, but you like Shadow Gens because of Surge? That's pretty wild. No, your prediction's fine. It'll just be for the Sonic any percent now.
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
What's up, Ghost Towns? It's you, Sonic? I don't think Sonic would call himself Ghost Town. What just happened? Yo! We gotta get that.
To reach the other side. Vulcan cannon shots don't hurt individually, but they'll cut down
Bruh, you know how funny as fuck that would be? I would do it unironically. That'd be awesome.
That's a big one. Ooh, that was close.
When Shadow came out with Adventure 2, you gravitated toward him. You have to be the edgy younger brother. I agree.
Tails, go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
Go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out. What if the whale's a girl, Sonic? Hmm?
Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You saved
Well, I mentioned it a bunch, but I love what Gordon did with the rail grinding.
Man's battleship went that way.
Instead of the leaning mechanic being a you have to fight against like the leaning, it's you literally lean into it. Where if you lean the proper way on the turns, you get more speed.
Yahoo!
Ooh. But Sonic is an animal. So are they on the same plane as the food chain? Yeah, me and my brother played a shit ton of Adventure 2 multiplayer. It's still easily got the best multiplayer in the series. There's nothing that holds a candle to it. Granted, a Sonic game hasn't had multiplayer since 06, I don't think. I guess Colors is Gameland did. There's also that weird, like, 1.5 player thing. And it was like, because in one player mode, you could swap the Sonics, which was kind of cool because you could store, like, color powers and boost and stuff. And then there was 1.5 player to where when you swapped the Sonic, it would switch to the other player's controller, and then there was just full-on 2-player where there was 2 Sonics. It's very strange.
Elise, hold on tight.
Oh yeah, Superstars, true. The only people that opened battle mode were people who made videos on Superstars. No, this is bad.
When it's lost both arms,
What do I want to do here?
be off balance, so I can act
I want to reset the game. That's what I want to do. We're doing it live, baby. We're doing it live. Speed running. Woo woo.
save Elise.
Anal fissures. Oh god. You know, Chaos, I'm sensing a strange connection between the quality of Sonic games and your bowel movements. You might want to get that checked out. I think it's a psychological link. May I suggest a more consistent game series?
Able to reach the other side. The Vulcan cannon shots don't hurt individually, but they'll cut down my rings bit by bit.
Oh! Oh, I missed the spin dash. What's the point?
Whoa, that's a big one.
Everyone's saying try Resident Evil. We really have been converted ever since I played RE4.
Tails, go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
Okay, Sonic. I'll be right back.
RE2 Remake? Nice.
Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You saved
Dude, that's so cool, though. I'm glad that my experience made,
Sonic, Eggman's battleship went that way.
made people really, made people interested in it. Even though I've only played 4 and 4 Remake, I have not played any other game, but hopefully one day the Resident Evil Marathon will change that. And now the OG games are on Steam, so whenever the money's right and a good sale hits, I can just buy the whole series, because I'm really upset that right now I could buy the entire Resident Evil series outside of what I already have. Like all the games that I would play, like all the numbered entries and their remakes, I could get that for 60 bucks, and then RE9 is also 60, but Well, GOG isn't Steam, now is it? I want to pay full price to rent my games, thank you very much. The reasoning they didn't make more multiplayer is because that takes time. And a lot of game companies can only have enough development time and resources to make the single player experience. Yo, are we dead 50-50 on the predicts? That's awesome. Yeah. We'll see how the Sonic-a-thon goes. And then, you know, we could do other game series themed-a-thons. Probably when things are a little bit more stable. But... down the line, certainly. Because I'm sure that makes for great content since I'm such a scaredy cat.
Nice.
Bum bum bum.
I'm so happy.
Celeste. Celeste is a game I've been interested in for a long time. And it's a 2D platformer, so it may make its way in there. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat jams, cat jams, cat jam, Stelmo jams out. In addition, exclamation, jam in the chat. Can have a part along with us. And let's rave. Well, you can always do another run of RE9 on standard or casual. Oh, I have no doubt that some folks would watch it, and I am incredibly grateful. It's just something you have to think about as a creator that, like, I really enjoy sitting and playing P-06, and the folks who are always here are also always here for P-06, so, like, it just makes sense to push the career forward. Because I get the question all the time of just, like, do you ever get tired of playing P-06? And it's like, no. Because I enjoy this shit, brings a lot of people around, get to talk to new faces and the same faces, and... the game is really the set dressing to the rest of it. And I'm sure there will be a point to where no matter what game I play, there will be fun times to be had, but... I'm fine playing Sonic right now, it doesn't bother me at all. Just Sonic, rather. I'm not gonna do one of those things where it's like, alright, I made it, guys. Now I'm not gonna do the content that you subscribe to me for. The two Sonic Adventure 2 mods I would recommend without a doubt are the Render Fix mod and the Volume Input Controls mod. I personally have been playing Adventure 2 for too long that I cannot change the configuration of the button inputs, though there is a mod for that. Like, it just does not register in my brain. Because I've been using B for everything for too long. But if you don't like the same button syndrome, that's also a good mod as well. Render Fix is, like, just continually eating mods, because there were a lot of different visual mods I had installed, and pretty much every time I load up SA2, it's like, this mod is now obsolete, as Render Fix does that. Would you like to delete it? It's really funny. Oh, I thought it broke all the old mods because it did it itself. At least that's what I gathered from some of it. Like one of those being like the make the Eggman headlight work on the mech. Like Render Fix added that feature, so that mod doesn't make any sense anymore. Yo, what's up, Murray? I was thinking we'll do your character thing on Friday, because I'm already doing a long stream on Friday. How does that sound? Let's get that 360! Woo! Yeah. Am I good at parking? I'd say I'm pretty decent at parking. But I'm also not gonna have a person in my chat named Jeffrey Epstein, so goodbye. Oh, that's not enough. What's up, Philip? How's it going?
The whole city's on fire. I've got to be careful if it goes.
Next to Thon that wouldn't be Sonic would be Mario. That's true, Verge. That's true. Stressing over projects? It's that time of the year, isn't it? Mario!
Okay, let's blast through here.
When's Pac-Man-a-thon? I can finally play Pac-Man World 2 Repack. Sounds good. Well, I'm doing a long stream this Friday, so you'll have plenty of time to be here.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing off it. It looks like I can jump from there.
You did the, what was it, 326 route?
That tornado's carrying a car.
The 100% shiny Pokethon? Does the Pokethon end with finishing the Crystal Clear Professor Oak challenge? That's the excuse. Well, Murray, that's what I'm saying, is that it's a long stream. Also, wake up early? Isn't it like 9 or 10 a.m. in Australia right now? So it never ends? What was it? It was like 12 4-hour sessions. We got a third of the Pokédex. Because remember, it's a Professor Oak's challenge and not a living dex, so I only have to get the base evolution of all the Pokemon. Yo, how was the gym, Pedrux? 10 a.m.'s early for some of us, fair.
That was incredible.
Okay, no problem, man. No obligation to be here. The Donkey Kong Marathon. Thank you, Jelly J. Appreciate it. Yo, love the name.
Lava shoots up from that fiery ground. Gotta be careful not to fall off here. Whoa.
Getting progress? Yo, let's go. I myself have increased the weight on pretty much all my lifts by 10 to 20 pounds. Because I realized I was kind of just like, I could probably lift more now. Turns out I can lift more now. You fell off? Bruh. Philip did fall off.
That's not a nice welcome. Piece of cake. No sweat.
How much am I benching?
It's raining fire.
I don't max. But now I use like a I really like this one chest press machine over barbells. So I would say probably skew this number by 10 pounds because obviously the barbell comes with balancing. I don't really like doing free weights unless I have a spotter. Dumbbells are fine, but like I don't like using a bar if I don't have a spotter. And I usually go to the gym alone because I'm lonely. But today I did, let's see, 45. I do 3 sets of 10 and I add 10 pounds to each one. And I ended with 45 and 35 on each side. So what is that? 135 plus 70. 205, I guess? Yeah. Because 45s would be 225. So 205 for 10. I actually, it just now occurred to me that it was 205, which is actually kind of nuts. You'll spot me? Oh, thank you.
Whoa! Yeah.
Oh, really? Thanks. Yeah, the main thing is, since the 24/7 streams, I gained a bunch of weight. Like, at the beginning of the 24/7 streams, I was 193 pounds, and I'm 208 now. And Easter is definitely a big contributor to that. So, Bonzo has to go on a diet, because he's a little overweight too. So, we're going on a diet together. Well, all of the sweets have been eliminated from the house, mostly due to my own doing. So, I now don't have sweets to munch on. And I'm eating better again. The thing is like, the last time I was 208, I definitely looked a lot worse than I look now. So I think it's also muscle weight. But I think I want to sit around 195. I originally wanted to sit around 185. But I think with, like, how much muscle I have now, that would be, like, too thin. So I think 195 is my goal. Which, like, since a lot of the weight I have on right now is Easter weight, probably in the next 3 days, I'm gonna lose, like, 5 or so pounds. Yeah. Turns out, at least what's worked for me 2 times now in my relapses and then going back on the diet is, replacing sweets with, like, fruit. Easiest transition. Like, if I ever think I want to go for a sweet, I just get, like, an apple or a banana or something. Since it's still sugar, so it kind of, like, satiates the same neuron fire in my brain. But obviously, a extremely lower degree. What's a hot take? Wait, how did I fall off?
Let's run straight up.
Isn't even on yet? Oh yeah, I think we're still in the early stages of the career, surely. So it would be pretty difficult for me to fall off if I haven't hit the pinnacle yet.
Sonic, it looks like you can grab that bag.
The fruit discussion is on the docket for rant videos. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow's video or the day after, but it's coming up. Unleashed is better than Adventure 2? I guess for me, it's probably just an experience thing that I find the other playstyles in Adventure 2 more tolerable than the Werehog. I just really don't like the Werehog. Also, Adventure 2 is overrated. Yeah, fuck people who like the game, right? There was a new short today. Unless I made an oopsie and posted the rant video on the main channel, but I don't think I did.
Elise, are you all right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess you can kind of compare the speed stage design to the boost design, since the Adventure 2 speed stages are kind of like boost stages. So yeah. I guess, like, comparing day stages to speed stages, the day stages probably win for me as well.
I'm so happy.
Even Mad Space doesn't take 30 minutes, though. On your first run-through of Unleashed, if you're playing on the Xbox 360, that shit was like 15 to 20 minutes each night level. I don't like the treasure hunting that much either, but at least you only have to play Mad Space once and not, I think, what, 8 times plus Eggman Land?
Let's try going up. Leave it to me.
I have played the DLC for Sonic Unleashed. I think I have an entire video, actually, where I play all of Unleashed's content. You can find it on the channel that you are watching right now. It's like an 8-hour-long video. Good for background noise, probably.
Man, the staircase is damaged. Now I'll have to use my power. Hey, not bad.
I don't know, I find the mech stages fun because I'm still doing somewhat fast-paced platforming, especially after you get the hover and stuff. But with Werehog, that shit's just slow unless you, like, you know, start glitching. Even then, like, doing the any percent Werehog glitches doesn't really look fun. Because it's like one of those, like, you have to do a very specific set of inputs to hover, and if you screw up an input, you're screwed. Yeah, okay, Murray. Settle down, buddy. Hello, Gale. Wow, I've never seen a smoother transition from YouTube to Twitch chat than that. That's crazy. Castle skip pog, let's go.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
I wonder if it's possible to actually not get this cutscene. Like, if you, defeat the last enemy and, like, immediately light arrow. Because from what I understand, kind of like how the Shadow Dusty Desert switch from Omega back to Shadow works, I imagine it's just a really large trigger box. I don't think there'd be any way to skip the cutscene, though. Because even if you could get outside of the trigger box, it would probably still be too big to not activate it. But I don't know. Oh, I'm sure it's part nostalgia as well. I mean, I don't care if you like Unleashed more than Adventure 2. That doesn't affect my life at all. Do, 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 do.
That was incredible. The battleship will take off any
Dude, I am just so sad that Mario Galaxy 2 ended up not being fun. I'm sure I would have more fun if I didn't play it all in one sitting, but I just got so annoyed that every single star just felt like padding. Because what I loved about Galaxy 1 is, and it's something I only realized when I played the two back-to-back, is that when I play Galaxy 1, it's kind of like Mario 64, where there's like one core star of the world, and then the rest of the stars are like shorter challenges that you do in that world. Galaxy 2, every single star is the length of the first star. And like, while I think there are a lot of stars that are better than what Galaxy 1 offers, like, it's just, man. And the 60-star requirement is pretty tight. Like, there aren't a lot of stars that you can skip in Galaxy 2. Oh, damn. Oh, wow, I didn't defeat the guy. That's actually a little dangerous. Oh, didn't go as planned, but that's fine. Not dead, that's the important thing.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help. Dang it! When the door opens, it activates the robots. Tails, be careful.
Sonic, that magnet is really strong.
After the first stage, I remember when I was younger that, like, I would play up to Tornado Defense, and then I couldn't beat Tornado Defense. So I would just go from a new game so I could play Windmill Isle 1 and 2 again. And then, you know, sometimes I would try to man up, do the Werehog stage, and do Tornado Defense, but
How about a little help?
That's my opinion? Oh, thank goodness you said that. I couldn't tell.
Where's the switch?
And you said it twice.
Knuckles, thanks. All right.
Okay.
Let's roll.
Cool. Oh yeah, and Unleashed. But Tornado Defense gave me a fun fact to make a short out of, so... Yeah, no. Works out. Bum bum.
That was incredible.
Yes, it is very good, Roxas.
Pieces on that battleship? Wait up, we're coming. Yeah, yeah,
I love it when the content creator makes content. True. Unleashed scoring works like adventure scoring. Is that it's not just how fast you do the level, it's how many enemies you kill, rings you collect, stuff like that. Even though the game is, I think the content creator should disappear for a year. What? That would be bad. I would run out of money. I do often think to myself what would happen if I just like completely stopped production on my second channel and then only focused on main channel content. Because the second channel is like what stops a lot, like stops the videos from coming out quicker. But like I like doing the second channel stuff, so I don't want it to just like stop. That's why the main goal would be to hire editors and like a whole team to do second channel stuff.
shoot.
2306. 06 mentioned. I think that's an odd number. It's the 9. It's a different flavor. It is. It is very different. Which is funny because I sometimes get people who know me for like the second channel stuff, and then they see a main channel short or something, and they're like, "This is weird. Why is this guy talking like this? Where's his face?" Oh, golly gee. But anyway, folks, that's going to be it for me today. Don't forget to fill out the Sonic-a-thon form because that is going to help me make the Sonic-a-thon the best for all of ya. So tell me your Sonic opinions on there. There you go. On the YouTube as well. Until next time, folks, I've been Stelmo. I'm live every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. CST. Ugh, 4 p.m. CST. If you don't know what time that is in your time zone, turn the clock back 3 hours. That's when I go live. Wherever you are in the world, if that's too much work for you, don't worry, I got you covered. On Twitch, link below, or on Twitch, scroll below the stream, or on YouTube, click the third link in the description, and there's an automatically time zone adjusted stream schedule. I got stuff on my second channel every day, main channel kind of every day right now as well with the Iceberg Shorts. But until next time, folks, I've been Stelmo98. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you with more Sonic the Hedgehog tomorrow. Peace out.